Islam is very much the path of return. We're always forgetting and we're always remembering, right? You can say all of your life is basically this oscillation or this pendulation between remembrance and forgetfulness, Dhikr and jahl. This is what we do, right? Even when you know something deeply and you have a moment of real clarity with Allah Ta'ala and you commit to Him, I'll never do that again. And then, a few days later, someone, is talking about somebody, and then you join in the backbiting. Why did I do it again? I swore to God I wouldn't do it again. I swore to God I was so clear that I would never, fall out of my depth and back into those bad habits. And yet it happens. And the proper course there is not to beat yourself up. Some men will just do that. They'll eat themselves alive because of an incident like that. That's not how you handle stuff like that. You have to come back. You have to remember the mercy of Allah Ta'ala. You have to make Istighfar, you make Tawbah, you make azima, you make a firm resolve that not come back again. You connect back with the Prophet ﷺ. You connect back with your teachers, connect back with good company, with the Brotherhood. What I hope for these groups that we're holding is that each cohort forms a unit, a cohesive unit of brotherhood, that having done this experience together and having opened up their hearts to one another, there's something very powerful between them that they can rely upon moving into the future, inshallah ta'ala, and that creates some sort of ground level for them to be able to access, and resource themselves with that human connection, that just saves. It's like a saving grace for us. We need one another more than we could ever realize. Well, I swear, we need each other so deeply as human beings, especially living in 21st century America, Iran war, Gaza is happened, post-COVID craziness. This world is changing. This world is chaotic. It's very uncertain. We're living in interesting times. And we have to remain connected to those things that are just pillars of stability and structure and resourcing in our lives. And that is Allah, that's the Messenger, sallallahu alaihi wasallam, and that is nature. And that is our own rhythms and our own selves, our own hearts. Also Suhbah, connecting with like-minded brothers and sisters that we can find and remember who we are with, that they can mirror for us the truth when we forget. Right? How many times have you been there for a friend who you saw spiraling down and you didn't let them go? You stayed loving them. You stayed connected to them. You stayed praying for them. And you stayed checking in with them, even when they ghost you, even when they didn't honor their word. Maybe you planned on meeting with them, and then, they gave some excuse last minute, whatever. And you just, khair, inshallah. Clearly you're struggling, and I love you, and I'm here for you. And you somehow articulate that to them. And somehow, eventually in the future, Allah changes their heart, and they're able to grasp onto that buoy that you're throwing them, and you pull them in. Subhanallah. See, that's real ukhuwah. That's real brotherhood and sisterhood. We need that more than ever. And that's why, wallahi, this is why I made these groups. This is why I've had the idea to make these groups. Because we can't do it on our own. I can't do it on my own. You can't do it on your own. Nobody can.